Is there a particular reason why you've chosen this speed?
I missed my turn. That was completely accidental. So am I okay right now without my hands on the wheel?
Good news about Open Road Toyota is that they're busy. There's customers with every sales rep and they just keep coming. So as a new hire, I guess I'm tempted to feel like I'm floating and lost and whatever else. But if you're a self-starter, I've been given resources with InfoStream at Toyota as well as Toyota University. And I'm gonna go learn like, what's that, hands-on learning? So I got the plate, I got the keys. Let's go find this BZ4X and let's learn all about it. And then I want to sell you one. I think I found it already. Check it out. Yo, here we go. Okay. Are we driving this thing? Are we driving this thing? All right. What do we got back here? We got our plug-in cables. Oh, we got our privacy screen so that the burglars can't see your snow brush. Don't want this stolen. Okay. All right, let's see if I can do this and not lose my head. Nice.
Okay. Ooh.
All right, I got a problem. How do I turn it on?
So it's the outer ring here. We're going to go ahead and push that down.
Yeah.
And then we'll twist clockwise or counterclockwise to select your gear. If you want to go ahead and put it back in a park, it'd be the P button.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we're gonna go forward because backwards would put us into the dealership.
Yes.
And that's cool. This reminds me of, like, you know, when you go to like a hotel shower and in order to turn the shower head on, you've actually got to, like, there's a sleeve over the, it doesn't matter.
No.
Okay, you don't.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. E-brake?
No, e-brake is automatic. It's all off.
Gosh.
That's okay.
Okay,
It's just a little bit of a steep start.
We're going off-road now. Okay.
Fabulous.
This is a beefy vehicle.
It is a little bit larger, a little bit wider than it actually looks from the outside, but I don't know, you get used to it right away.
Yeah. Of course, it's got the responsiveness as an electric vehicle. I saw It's got cruise control and adaptive cruise control.
Yes.
So
Dynamic radar cruise control.
Sorry, what does that mean?
So it's adaptive cruise control, but that's Toyota's proprietary name for it there.
So they call it adaptive radar?
Dynamic radar cruise control.
And where is the radar involved? Like,
so the radar is going to be two sensors combined in the vehicle that put radar signal out forward and front. And so they will be combined with this little housing here behind the rear view mirror.
Yeah.
And one out in the badge in front. And so that will allow it to sense the distance of other cars in front, as well as this being a Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 model.
Okay.
It would have a much wider and higher definition camera.
Okay.
So it would see road signs. It would have a further distance setting. It is a lot more in depth than the previous models.
This is Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. So this is what's important about this is that I'm going to be tested on all this information. I'm fogging up. I mean, you're fogging up.
We are fogging up. You're right. Let's get this down here.
Okay,
so
we're doing
get the front and rear defrost there going, and then right in the center we'll select our temperatures. Pardon me, I think I'm still on full sync. There we go. Get that up a bit.
So what do you like most about working at Open Road Toyota?
What I like most is genuinely the people. Like you've met a few already. Scott, Jen, Amin, Lucas, like all four of the managers. I can confidently say I've never had a better manager in my life than each and every one of them, respected.
So if I want adaptive cruise control, do I press this one up here?
Yeah, that would turn it on. That turns on your cruise.
Okay.
Adaptive cruise mode active.
Okay.
Please pay attention on the vehicles. You're also kind of tapping on the line there a little bit.
Yeah. So when do we turn it? How do we turn it on?
So how we would turn it on is you would set your speed with that minus sign there on the right hand side, the little subject.
Oh, there. Okay. Yeah.
That guy sets your speed. So right now it's set at 50.
Yeah.
49. You can see the little green number in the center of your.
Oh, we're syncing now. Display. So I set it with the minus sign.
There we go. Yes. So it's already set. It's set at 49 right now. If you were to take your foot off the gas.
Yeah. So if I want to set
forgive me for the.
How do I set it at a higher speed than 49?
So at a higher speed than 49, you could hold the plus button, or you can just accelerate and set it again. Holding the plus button will set it up in 5 km/h increments.
Okay.
And then right now the distance setting is actually selected at the closest possible distance.
Okay.
So it would be 20 meters is when you're actually going to slow down to that car speed.
Gotcha.
Is there a particular reason why you've chosen this speed?
I missed my turn. I was completely accidental. So am I okay right now without my hands on the wheel?
Technically yes, technically no. You'll notice that it's actually getting a little upset with you right now.
Okay, but it still wants me up. But it is tracking that we're in between the lines.
It is indeed, yes.
Okay.
So it says hold the steering wheel. Doesn't drive for you.
Okay.
It doesn't have autopilot, but it definitely assists.
We do still need to do that. The speed was accidental, and now it's slowing me down because I have exceeded the...
Well, actually, no, it's slowing you down right now because it's just an electric car. It's an EV, so it's using the regenerative braking. That is the hardest word in the world for me to say.
Yeah, that's
tempting fate by saying it again, so I'm going to avoid it for the rest of the conversation.
Regenerative
braking.
I also find the word competency hard to say.
Interesting. Okay.
Ironically, competent is a hard word to say.
That is funny. No, it's rural. Rural and regenerative. Oh, did it again.
Regenerative.
Those are
I guess if you say it slowly, it does make you sound unintelligent.
Yeah.
But at least you don't sound worse when you screw it up. Regenerative. Let's talk about climate control for a second.
Yes.
I'm really hot.
All right, we're gonna hit the auto button again, and we're gonna see it should pan us out here.
Okay, like it'll just do it on its own?
It should just do it on its own. So,
can I accelerate?
Yeah, absolutely. Please be my guest.
Oh my gosh. So that's the nice
that's
thing.
Electric, yeah.
That's the nice thing about this. Okay, so that's 100 kilometers an hour, and I'm gonna stop.
0 to 60.
This is like snowy over here. What's the traction like? Oh,
traction is fabulous.
Yeah.
So this all-wheel drive system was co-developed with Subaru. It's actually Subaru's little X mode right there that you can see. So that's why it's so impressive when it comes to the all-wheel drive system. Is that
this is a Subaru all-wheel drive system?
Yes, sir.
And it's called X mode.
X mode.
And you're like into X Games because you're a skateboarder.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What else do we need to know about this vehicle?
What else do we need to know? So I'm wondering, this should work here. Yeah, excellent. Regeneration boost. So one pedal driving like Tesla, that's a bit of a dirty word here, but...
Oh yeah, we don't say Tesla?
We don't say
But this is one pedal driving?
This is one pedal driving, essentially. It's not one pedal driving. It is called regeneration boost.
Regeneration boost.
What it's doing is that it's boosting that regenerative braking so that when you release your foot off of the throttle, there you go, you'll feel more of more deceleration there.
It is decelerating to, I'd say, to a stop.
Absolutely, and there you go. So you don't want to rely on it to decelerate you to a stop, but it is going to more heavily recharge that electric vehicle battery.
Yeah, I like that. So now, of course, if you don't, like, if you want to be able to coast, because that's the issue with an electric vehicle, if this mode is on, again, this is called the regeneration boost, the regenerative boost.
Yeah. Interchangeable. Regeneration
boost.
Degeneration boost, yeah.
Yeah. Then it's like, it'll slow you down.
Yes.
So if you're wanting to coast, this is not this feature on. And then to disengage it, I love that it's just this accessible, that it's right here. You don't have to go looking for it.
It's a nice little button.
Because I've seen some other electric vehicles where it's like...
it's hidden behind a screen or some software.
Yeah, and you got to go find it. And you're like, I don't know how to make this stupid thing coast.
That is one nice thing about Toyota. They have still included some great tactile buttons.
Yeah.
Like the climate control here is still a touch screen, but that is still very visible and accessible.
Right, again, I don't have to scroll through here. Because what I was noticing when I was going through the menu on my own, self-studying, before I found an expert, is that there wasn't a lot that I can do through the screens. Is that fair to say? Or is there things... Because I was... You're not so sure?
Yeah, there's a little bit of customization you can get going in here, and it also does depend on the model too. For the BZ4X in particular, most of the customization is going to be like for the safety features and like the door locks and the lights, stuff like that.
That's actually what I was looking at. I was let's go back here. Settings, guest, personal info, Bluetooth, general notifications. What was I doing? Sound medium?
Vehicle
customize.
There
yeah.
you go.
So I'd gone to lights. Oh, okay. Because it doesn't want me to be distracted.
Yes.
I was proving to you that also Toyota is very concerned about driver focus and safety. It does not allow you to adjust all the settings while you're driving.
Very much so.
Yes. I was doing that on purpose to show
of course.
Toyota's dedication
Perfect
to
example.
the process.
Thank you.
Now, can I tell that Toyota, Patrick's going to push the buttons. Please let him. It doesn't have that function. As far as the wheel size, we got 20-inch alloys on this bad boy.
So on this one here, there's actually going to be the 18s.
18s.
And then on the XLE technology package, that's where those 20-inch alloys come in.
So this is the XLE... What?
All-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive.
XLE all-wheel drive. There's the additional technology package.
Yeah.
So I think it's $7,760 plus tax.
Okay.
But that would be...
And that'll get you the
a lot of
larger
features.
wheels.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, most notably on the exterior is going to be the larger wheels. You get a bigger spoiler, and you get the multi-LED headlamps.
Okay, so what are the trims then? So we're in the XLE all-wheel drive. There's the XLE all-wheel drive technology package.
Yes, and then there's one below the XLE. It's the LE, and that's a front-wheel drive.
That's a front-wheel drive, and what size are the wheels on that?
So they're identical to these, if I'm not mistaken.
And that's a cloth seat though?
Yes.
Okay, and
fully
then
cloth.
And then this XLE.
This is a mix of Softex and fabric.
There you go.
It is nice though.
It is
but
nice.
Also mentioning the glove compartment, you'll also notice that there is none.
What?
Yes.
What? How much do I have to pay to get a glove box?
There is no glove box that you get to purchase with this vehicle. It is actually a foot and leg radiant heater on both sides there for you. So the additional room for the glove box storage is actually going to be down below here in the little path through.
Well, we noticed the little basket. That's where we've been putting our lenses. So there's no glove box. There's just this larger storage area down here. Okay.
You also have a nice deep center console here as well. So this is actually the tray, and then it goes a little.
Oh my gosh! There's even more.
There's levels to this.
It never ends. It never ends. I'm not distracted at all. This is what I like.
The wireless charger.
The wireless charger's in there.
With wireless CarPlay. Excellent compatibility there. And there is 2 USB-Cs in the back. There's one over here. Oh, there's two. Yeah, there's 2 up front here as well. Excellent.
If you are still living the past and only have USB ports, they do have that option for you somewhere in here. Oh, in here.
There's, right in the wireless charger port there.
Amazing.
But
they hide it because they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed of how far behind you are.
That's right.
So it's in the box. Nice. We got a lot of Calvin Klein going on over here. Now I turn it.
Yes.
You ready for this?
Oh yeah. There it is. Fabulous.
Spoken like a true skater.
That's right.
Is this a good enough distance, or do I need to adjust?
I'd like to think so. It's up to you, really.
It's not very centered. I did a little better that time. Not a lot better, but a little better.
Momentum helps.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
Perfect. And then if you actually wanted to check these out here too, so door control is one of the interesting ones.
Yeah.
Here we go. There we go. Smart access doors. Unlock all doors. That's probably my personal favorite feature.
Because when you walk up to it, it'll just unlock automatically.
So if you put your hand in the handle.
Okay.
So in this, it'll be the driver's door only. And this, it'll be actually all 4 of the doors.
Right.
Because my wife will crank on the door handle before I get the chance to open it and unlock.
Do you have a lot of conflict in that area?
No? Could you sense tension?
You just went right there. So you went in. Speaking of full send,
unprovoked.
You just did it right there. Just like, it's just like, and you're telling everybody about this.
And so,
Have you thought about just a counselor?
He got a cut. Can I get a cut?
No, this is it. This is too good.
Damn. Okay. Pardon me. Charging. You can also set a whole bunch of different charging settings.
So you can actually set this because so you can go full. Why? What's the benefit of going only 90%?
Battery health, maintaining battery health. That's
so
the idea.
going a lower rate. Okay, but if you need, because right now the max, like this is taking us, what was it, 389?
That's right. Yeah, when we 367 kilometers is the number. That's the factory estimate for the all-wheel drive models.
Yeah.
So I mean, 90% of that's going to be what? 3 minus 36 is 331 kilometers.
Rain Man. Holy moly.
So 10% is pretty easy to calculate. Come on, Clint.
Okay.
Come on.
Sorry. Sorry, I'm not very smart.
I didn't get it either.
Regardless, pardon me, the charging there, that is how you would set all of those. Charging current, this was a problem for a couple of people beforehand. They were saying it was too slow. You just hit max.
Oh, okay.
DC charge power as well. So DC charging, this is going to be that fast charger.
Yeah.
So there is level 1, level 2, level 3 chargers. Okay. Level 3 is the DC. That's the big boy. So DC charge power, this is going to charge up to 80% of your battery in 1 hour. It is the fastest way to charge the vehicle.
Yeah.
And the reason it stops at that 80% is because it doesn't want to overheat the battery. Like that's also battery health degradation.
Yeah.
Toyota's very secure about that. That's their plan, is that in the next 10 to 15, 20 years is that it's still going to be a used Toyota. You still know exactly what to expect from it.
Right.
And it will still have that battery.
Yeah. They're not wanting to have a lot of batteries in landfills, etc.
I would like to think so, yeah. Since that's actually in the name there, right? Beyond Zero. That's their commitment to carbon neutrality.
Beyond
being
Zero.
beyond carbon neutral. BZ4X. BZ.
BZ. Beyond Zero. Thank you for explaining what the name is.
Very
and
welcome.
then what is the 4X?
So the
What's the 4X?
So to the extent of this is debate, and the 4, to the extent of my knowledge, it's the size of the vehicle.
Okay.
So it would be that it's akin to the RAV4 in sizing.
Okay.
And then the X is X mode. Subaru's all-wheel drive system. So that would be my
BZ is Beyond Zero.
yes
Toyota's commitment to
carbon neutrality,
carbon
or
neutrality.
being again beyond carbon neutral.
Yeah.
And then 4 being the size of the vehicle, and X for the X mode. So I'm really hoping that that's true.
I mean, it works for me.
I'm really hoping that that's true, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Amazing. Thanks for the rip.
No, absolutely. Thank
Okay,
you.
cool.
Thank you.
We'll test me on this later.
Fabulous. You better get it right.
I hope so. I'm with Patrick Proudfoot with Open Road Toyota Abbotsford, sales representative, and my teacher today.